What's up, guys? So I'm just going to make a quick video addressing the most easiest fix for sleep disorders, mainly for insomnia. Okay, if you can't get to sleep at night, if you're having trouble getting deep sleep, alright, this video is for you. So I've gone all over the place trying different types of sleep remedies. I've done different herbs, I've done different techniques, and changed around different nutritional patterns, all sorts of things. So I'm going to try to give a baseline understanding of what's going on without talking too much about too many different things. I want people to actually listen to this information and make significant changes in their lives. So, first of all, nutrition does play a huge role in your sleep. If you have blood sugar issues, hormonal imbalances, if you consume too much caffeine during the nighttime, if you're dehydrated, if you have mineral imbalances, especially magnesium deficiency, you're more likely to suffer from insomnia for sure. Food intolerances, okay? If you have gas, if you have constipation, if you have any kind of digestive issue, chances are you probably have a food intolerance and this is causing you to stay up at night. Alright, so from there you have sleep hygiene, okay? Especially, what do you do within the last 2 hours before you go to sleep? Do you lay in your bed on Facebook? Do you have arguments with your children or with your wife or something, or your husband or whatever? Are you stressed out? Are you arguing with people online? You know, chances are if you're participating in any of these activities, you're fucking up your sleep. You know, ideally what you want to do is you want to create a situation in your life to where the last 2 hours before you go to sleep, you're winding down, you're relaxing, you're engaging in more relaxing activities, etc. Okay. Now, when you actually go down to sleep, okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people, they take melatonin, right? Or they recommend or suggest melatonin. Listen, instead of taking a melatonin supplement, let me tell you how you can do this without any kind of supplement, okay? How do you start stimulating melatonin naturally? Well, take a black shirt or a towel, okay? Put it over your head. Get a sleep mask, but I recommend covering the forehead as well as the eyes. All right, now scientifically, the eyes make sense because when your eyes are not being stimulated by light, melatonin begins to produce. That's how we're supposed to produce melatonin, pure darkness, right? Well, a lot of people have situations where they have lights coming in from outside their window, or, you know, they can't get blackout curtains or something. Okay, you don't need complete darkness in your room. Get a sleep mask and cover your third eye. I know it sounds woo-woo, but I actually feel like this helps, this matters. Cover your third eye and both of these eyes with some kind of shirt or a sleep mask or something, okay? Sleep mask will just cover your eyes, but I do recommend covering the third eye because actually science has shown that they're actually either like there was at one time or there are nerves in the eye that are similar to, or in the third eye that are similar to our regular eyes. Regardless, fucking cover all three of your goddamn eyes, okay? I strongly believe that this is probably the #1 fix to most people's insomnia, okay? What you're doing when you cover your face with a sleep mask or whatever, a towel, I use a shirt. I literally go to sleep with a shirt on my face, okay? As long as it's not covering your nose, because you need to breathe properly, right? Ever since I started doing this, I've been able to get to sleep no problem, okay? This is the best thing you can do, all right? And this is essentially doing the same thing as a melatonin supplement would do. It's just regulating your circadian rhythm. Ever since I started doing this, now every day at the same time, for me 4 a.m., because that's usually I put the towel over my face, I stimulate melatonin at 4 a.m. Now the body naturally starts to get sleepy around 4 a.m. because I've been stimulating melatonin at that time. That's what melatonin does. It regulates sleep cycles. It's not a sedative. It doesn't put you to sleep. It regulates sleep cycles. So when you do the sleep mask or whatever, you're naturally stimulating melatonin, which causes you to fall asleep and regulate your sleep patterns over time. So it's like the same thing, but it's safer and healthier and doesn't cost you anything, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you do that and you're still not able to sleep, well, you can put on earmuffs, maybe there's some sounds or something, right? But if you can't sleep, even though you have a eye mask on and earmuffs and you look like a goddamn Eskimo or some crazy shit, right? You're doing all this stuff, sleep masks and whatnot. If that shit doesn't work, then you have a deeper issue here. And it's stress, usually it's mindset. Only after you fix nutritional factors, of course. It's nutritional usually. But if you've already addressed all the nutrition and you feel great, and you don't have any nutritional problems, digestive issues, or some kind of like headaches or weird things like that. If you're not, medications. If you're on medications of any kind, those are a lot of times the culprit in these strange symptoms people experience out of nowhere, right? Especially psychoactive medications, like Xanax and shit like that, benzos and whatnot. Or if you drink alcohol, if you drink sodas, yeah, you're gonna have these issues, right? Mindset though is very important, okay? Like I always talk about nutrition and whatnot. I have plenty of videos on sleep and nutrition. But the mindset I like to hammer in especially because most people, they overlook this thing. Okay, everybody wants to believe that they're stuck and they can't help themselves, okay? They want to believe I'm just so stressed and you wouldn't understand unless you were in my shoes. Whatever, those people can't be helped. But the fact of the matter is, you can control your mind, you can control your thoughts, and you really just have to teach yourself to ease into sleep. Sleeping is not something you can force. If you're going to bed and all you can think about is, oh my God, I got work in 4 hours, you're fucked. You're killing yourself. Literally, you're causing your own insomnia. Straight up. That's just how it is. I was there. Okay, I used to do shit. That used to be me. That's called sleep anxiety. Like, oh my God, I better get to sleep soon. Oh my God, yeah, you're not gonna sleep that way. Okay. In order to fall asleep, you have to be relaxed. It's like falling in love. Okay, you have to fall in love. Falling is effortless. You gotta fall asleep. It's effortless. All right. The more efforted your approach, the less likely you are to be able to sleep, okay? Another thing, okay, if you watch pornography every day, if you jack off every day, if you masturbate every day, okay, I know you're addicted, you don't want to admit it, but this is a big cause of insomnia, okay? I have lots of people who, they've watched my no fat videos and I convince them to try it, and they'll message me on Instagram and they'll tell me, oh my God, I can sleep all of a sudden, or I have more energy in the morning, yada yada. Well, to me that's no surprise, because your dopamine receptors, if they're extremely desensitized through pornography and constant stimulation, hey, that's science, goddammit, then your brain is going to constantly be trying to chase the stimulation, and when your brain is in chasing mode, it can't go to sleep, okay? Like, in your brain, that's literally like you're starving, your brain's trying to wake you up to go and get some food, and it won't let you go to sleep until you've killed a cheetah and eaten its meat or something, okay? It's fight or flight. It's literally what that's for. So anyway, yeah, stop with the fucking pornography, stop masturbating, and if you think that that's just quackery, I'm sorry, but you know, you're addicted. You're straight up addicted. And, you know, arguing in the comments section, telling me I'm full of shit isn't going to help you sleep. You're the one with the problem. So, yeah, drop the damn ego and try it out, you know. If I was able to conquer that shit, then you should be able to as well. So there's that. And then there's calorie deficits. Okay, you should definitely be using something like Chronometer. It's an app on the phone or whatever, on your phone. You can also use MyFitnessPal, but that's not as effective. But use Chronometer or Chronometer and monitor your nutrient intake. Chances are you've got plenty of deficiencies in nutrition that you're not aware of. Also, calories. If you're not eating enough calories every day, you need to be aware of that. Chronometer will help you figure that out. When you're in a calorie deficit, when you're not eating enough calories to survive, your body's not going to want to sleep until it's gotten those calories. So if you're starving yourself and you're wondering why you can't sleep, or if you're on some a restrictive diet that eliminates entire food groups or entire macronutrients, you know, if you're on a low-fat diet, a low-carb diet, a low-protein diet, you know, and, you know, when I was vegan, I had these problems myself. Sorry, but if you want to start sleeping and feel better, maybe you should start to look at that extreme dieting. Maybe you should start to eat more calories, right? Healthy calories, of course. If you're on a low-carb diet, obviously you're going to be experiencing insomnia. A low-protein diet as well. So, yeah, I mean, to me this is common sense, and I feel like for most people it should be, but I don't know, I guess we get super caught up in our own dogma and nonsense and a lot of times can't see how to end our own suffering. So, yeah, I mean, these are the biggest things that will definitely help to transform your sleep. You shouldn't need a supplement to fall asleep, okay? But there are a couple herbs that can really help. Gynostemma is one, a really potent, like super potent, super concentrated goji berry tea. If you brew it for long periods of time and use a lot of goji berries, that could help for sure. Passion flower can help. Lemon balm can help. Holy basil can help. Ashwagandha can help, but it could also hurt. A lot of these can actually have the opposite effect, but most people experience benefits. They'll help to relax you. L-theanine is amazing. Taurine is great. Magnesium citrate is excellent. I mean, there's a lot that I could list. American ginseng, okay, it's calming. Chamomile. I mean, even some really good green tea can help to relax you and put you to sleep. There's a lot of supplements I can recommend, a lot of herbs, but yeah, I mean, if you do the shirt thing or you wear a sleep mask, if you got your nutrition on point, you know, you're not suffering from any deficiencies or malabsorption, you should be good to go. But most people, they have at least one, usually they have at least two of these factors that are causing their insomnia, and if you have all these things on check, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to sleep. Another thing is that a lot of people, they have this idea like, oh shit, I need to get 8 hours of sleep or I'm fucked. But the fact is, we all have different sleep cycles, okay? And some people might feel like crap sleeping 8 hours, and sleeping 10 might not be the best idea. They might do better on 4 hours or 6 hours of sleep. Some people need less sleep. Some people, if they sleep too much, if they do 8 hours, they feel lazy and lethargic. But if they sleep 4, they feel great. You really want to let go of dogma and be more open-minded, because if you're trying to force yourself to sleep, you know, excessively, I mean, that's going to be a problem. So, you know, keep an open mind and, you know, do some deeper research into these things. You know, get a comfortable bed, comfortable pillow, make sure that you're stretching and whatnot. Exercise helps, especially if you go out in the sun. Make sure you're getting vitamin D3. you know, stuff like that. So leave your questions and comments down below. I hope this has helped. I mean, you know, all of these tips are very important. You know, there's so many causes of insomnia, but it's so easy to solve if you recognize the patterns. Keep a sleep journal, you know, yeah, and let me know how that works. Talk to you soon.